ドジャースの大谷翔平選手が日本時間17日、本拠地で行われたエンゼルス戦の8回、第4打席で3試合連続となる今季16号ソロ本塁打を放ちました。1対4と劣勢で迎えた8回、大谷選手はエンゼルスの右腕ライアン・ゼファジャン投手と対戦。カウント1ボール1ストライクからの3球目、内角低めに入ったカットボールを完璧に捉え、バックスクリーンへと運びました。打球初速は 114.9 マイル、約 184.9 キロ。飛距離は416フィート、約 126.8 メートル。打球角度は27度と、圧巻の一打にドジャースタジアムは大歓声に包まれました。ベンチではドジャースナインが唖然とした表情を浮かべる中、対照的だったのが大谷選手の古巣であるエンゼルスの面々です。打った瞬間を目の前で見ていた捕手ローガン・オハッピー選手は、打球を一別しただけで球審に次のボールを要求。ダイヤモンドを一周する大谷選手を、フィールドやベンチの選手たちはただ見つめるのみでした。この、慣れきった様子にファンからは、
エンゼルス、ベンチ誰も驚かない。慣れないで。見慣れた光景。翔平だし。って感じかなわら。
といった声が SNS 上で相次ぎました。試合中継の実況を務めたジョー・デイビス氏は、
大谷がぶっ放した。センター右寄りへ。壮大な一発だ。入った。
と大興奮で絶叫。解説のオーレル・ハーシュハイザー氏は、
バットの先でしたが、落ちきらなかった変化球をうまく捉えました。試合前の時点で MLB 最多タイの15本でしたが、他の選手はどうでしょうか。
と語りました。さらに、放送中に興奮が一段落すると、デイビス氏は、
13試合連続で出塁中で、これがその間の9本目のホームランです。
と冷静に紹介。するとハーシュハイザー氏が、
パワー満開と言っても良さそうですね。
と応じ、デイビス氏が、
なんてことでしょ
う。と驚きを込めて返しました。この大興奮の模様を、日本語字幕付きでお届けします。
Devastating up and down. Well, and more than 51,000 fans were on hand last night, and they got what they wanted. A Shohei Ohtani 50-50 bobblehead, and then they saw the big show go out there and hit 2 home runs, drive in 6 runs. The same guy, Nomar, who earlier this season, back in early April, hit a walk-off homer on his bobblehead night, so it was no surprise that he delivered in a big way again last night.
It's really not, and it's, and whenever it's his bobblehead, it's really to say, hey, that's called shot. How is it not? Because you know he's going to come through. He finds a way to go out there. That's why they call him the big show, and he's so fun to watch. I mean, him driving the ball, what I just really like is that home run right there. When he is driving the ball the other way, staying on the ball, staying behind it, I mean, he is devastating. And yeah, he got 2 hits, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. We didn't get to see him steal. I mean, it was 50-50, so there's the other half. But we know that's always a threat as well. And he was probably just saying, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't steal any bases, but nonetheless still produced.
Yeah, he's playing against his former team, the Angels. They are in town this weekend. He's all smiles, and I would be all smiles as well with the swings he's taken lately. We talk about that opposite field home run. I don't know why Dave Vassay's in the picture. Shohei, run. Get away from Dave Vassay. Don't take any advice from him. Somebody stop David. But once again, the show, he is the big show for a big reason.
And the big show stole the show last night with those 2 home runs, 6 RBIs on his bobblehead. This from our friends at OptaStats. The Dodgers' Shohei Ohtani has played 42 games this season. He already has 15-plus homers, 10-plus stolen bases, 45-plus runs scored, 25-plus walks. No one else in MLB history has put up those numbers over any 42-game span at any point in a single season. Really, we could find a way to run Shohei Ohtani top plays pretty much any day of the week, and it would always make sense.
All right, last but certainly not least, GA, a guy that Angels fans are certainly very familiar with in Shohei Ohtani, who was coming off a 6 RBI game the other night. That's a career high for him.
Just a phenomenal generational talent that can hit the ball out of anywhere in the ballpark. Tremendous respect for him. He's a student of hitting, and what I like about him is he does hit a lot of his home runs in the middle of the park, so he doesn't try to necessarily pull the ball. But one thing that the Angels could explore, you got to go inside on him. Have to make him aware of the ball inside. He doesn't like to be pitched inside. He likes to get his arms extended. So that would be one thing I would say is just, shake him up a little bit, rattle him a little. You don't have to hit him, but move his feet.
Please don't hit him. I know Gooby says that all the time. Why do you think pitchers are so afraid to go inside on him?
I think it's because they don't probably know how to pitch inside. Nowadays, it's not, or they probably are afraid to hit him, but you shouldn't be afraid to hit a hitter. I mean, that's just part of the game.
That's ice cold, GA.
That's the way it is.
It's funny seeing all our friends, our Japanese media here for this series, and, we're telling them, yeah, of course we're still fans of Shohei. We want to see him succeed. He can homer tonight, but we want to win the ball game at the end of the day, right?
That's what it's all about. For sure. I mean, he's going to get his anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to minimize his damage.
Last 12 games for Ohtani, 8 home runs, 18 driven in. On the 0-1 from Zephyr-John, Ohtani blasts the ball to right center field. Oh, a majestic drive, gone!
Picks on a breaking ball that doesn't get all the way down. It's a little bit on the sharp side, but sharp off his bat. 15 home runs coming in today, leading the major leagues, a tie. I don't know if the other guys hit him.
Nope, Schwarber didn't hit one, so new sheriff in town for the moment. Shohei Ohtani leading the majors. 17 has 16. The Dodgers have 2. They're within 2. 9th home run over a 13-game on-base streak.
Dad strength officially kicked in.
Oh, boy. Another look at Ohtani's 16th.
Just takes that front foot and puts it up on a toe and then jabs the heel into the ground to trigger the swing.
Showtime.
Yeah, anytime you can have Shohei step up to home plate with nobody on, it's always a good thing. And that was the problem for Zephyr-John his last start. Just the cutter wasn't there and had some walk issues. 3 walks in his last performance against the Padres. So to me, he's got the best stuff in the Angels bullpen by a lot. And when it's on, he becomes almost unhittable.
What a moment for Ryan Zephyr-John here against Shohei Ohtani. And quickly had 0-1. Almost identical to the previous pitch that got Kim to ground out.
Yeah, when he puts that cutter in a good spot, it becomes a difficult at-bat, certainly for left-handed hitters. The one thing I don't see from Zephyr-John is that he could throw 100 miles an hour. You just don't see it. There's so many cutters and sweepers. He throws 100. Show it.
Don't let those know. I don't want him to see these numbers on his hammer to center field. Long gone. You can forget about that one. The 16th home run of the season for Shohei Ohtani. But luckily, nobody was on the bases, and it's 4-2.
Shohei smoking hot. That ball right there is the cutter, and it stays on that inside part of the plate, and Shohei hammers it. 2 home runs in the game yesterday, and a bomb right there.
Yeah, he's the hottest hitter by far in the game, best in the world. Inside part of the plate just turns on it.
Yeah, this is a cutter, and it just comes right down and in. That is the launch zone for a lefty, but Shohei doesn't pull it, stays on it, keeps his hands right in. And absolutely smokes this ball. That one right there is 114.9 off the bat of Shohei, 416 feet dead center.
Just huge to have the bases empty there for Shohei. It's just 1 run. It's still a 2-run lead, and so important for Zephyr-John to settle in because you got another MVP. This is the MV3 that we talked about at the start of the game.
And Shohei Ohtani, 2 home runs last night on his bobblehead nights. Gets another right here, number 16.
I think he knew he got that, John. I mean, he crushed that ball. Knew it right off the bat, stays on it, head down. You just see him, all right, admire it, toss the bat aside, hit that a long way.
I mean, special.
What is he, Shohei?
Yeah, that ball was pretty well hit. Base hit up the middle, the homer. He's just really seeing the baseball well. He's just doing everything and more than we could have asked.
Carl's Jr. moments of the game. It's the Big Show with his 4th home run in the last 3 games. Number 16 on the year. That leads all of baseball.
Yeah, he has been outstanding the last couple of weeks. He gets a breaking ball inner half. Light tower power, dead central. Outstanding swing, gets the foot down. Look at this ball, able to pull his hands and able to get the barrel to the baseball. one of the best athletes on the planet today.
All right, Nomar, let's go Access 360 on Shohei's sweet 16th.
Well, you know, okay, you might be down in the count, behind the count, you're 0-1, but you're still just looking for a pitch that you can drive. He gets a breaking ball on the inner half and puts a beautiful swing on this one to drive it out to center field. What's great, what we're seeing lately is, you know, even the lower half may clear, but now his front side, his upper half still stays closed, where when he gets himself in trouble, both have a tendency to go at the same time. But his head's down, he stays through the ball with such power, drives it out 416 feet. Such a beautiful swing by Shohei Ohtani.
Listen, Shohei is generational. We know that. We talked about him probably 5 days ago, maybe a week ago, Barry Bonds comparison. I think, to me, he's more Ken Griffey Jr. He reminds me of Jr., the way he's able to hit all pitches and able to capitalize on mistakes. He's got power to all fields. He'll go the other way, pull side, and also dead central. Incredible play.
Once again, doing damage against his former team, but it's his former team, the Angels, that get the win tonight, 6-2.
The bullpen, though, GA, good night for them coming in and being able to continue to shut down their offense. Oh, excuse me. Shohei Ohtani, though. Hey, this is what I talked about to all of our friends before the game. He can homer. That's great. But I want to win the ball game, and the Angels did.
Yeah, you know, you leave a soft pitch out over the plate. He's probably not going to miss it.
As I said, Jack was the guy tonight to shut that club down the way he did offensively. Ohtani is from another world. He's just from another world.